Alright. Surely I should be live at this point. Let's check on chat. Had to post the link in Discord and stuff. Zero current viewers, that's alright though. No, we have one. Okay, hello, whoever you are. Today I shall be building on the tank, or the Tonk actually. Now this will be a very quiet live stream as it is 2 in the morning. Okay, what does this need? Needs a lot, that's what it needs. Looks epic, thank you Soldier Capybara. Welcome to the stream. Alright, going to do that. Also, if you guys have any video ideas, I'm kind of out of ideas, but if you guys have any ideas on what videos to make or live streams to play on Roblox or other games, please let me know, because I just need some idea on what to do. Thing I hate most about Roblox today is the stupid drop down that happens up there. Gets in the way 99.9% of the way, and then sometimes it even, excuse me, sometimes it also just doesn't go away, which is super annoying. Hey, best player, welcome to the live stream. Okay, that looks just about right. Okay. Now we need tools. So let me build a platform here. And this will be our table tool. I accidentally clicked on the close button not long ago. Yeah, I feel that. Okay, so for the tools, we want to use this kind of wood, which is called smooth wood, for some reason. We're going to make ourselves some tools to detail this tank, because man is it lacking. Okay, we need it thicker than that. I'd say that's just about right. We shall copy that over. Okay, now let's start making our tools. This one, let's make it a shovel, and luckily, No, I don't want text edit, whatever that is. Nope. Crap. We have War Thunder to help us out, so let's check all the cool details that we can add to our build. Fire extinguisher. We could definitely do that. Smoke grenades. Random box. Handles. We could add handles. What's a tank that has shovels, though? Churchill NA-75 has that. Okay. The American vehicles always seem to have the most gear. Jerry cans, of course. Okay. Here we are, some tools. Sledgehammer is in kind of a cool case there to hold it. Same as the shovel. Alright, we'll use this as reference. Not Roblox Studio. Ugh, if I swear if that opens. Okay, so we're gonna lift this up just a tad. I'm literally gonna force quit everything. Force quit all of you. Where's Roblox Studio? Get out of here, please. Okay. Just need to make this equal. Now, is that a sledgehammer I would use? No, I think we need to shorten this just a bit. And then darken up that handle quite a bit. Roblox, I swear. Sherman has it too. I believe so. Okay, now let's make a special case for it. Let's move these up. And you know what? I kind of want some details on that handle too, so let's add some like rope that they've added. Because you gotta, whenever you're building tanks like this in Roblox, you kind of think, how would you want your tank in real life? What would you want? Especially if you're doing like a custom vehicle or something. Now I'm going to rotate this. Just like that. Grab another piece and do the same thing. Okay. Hello, best player. Welcome to the server that I'm playing in. Alright, that looks a little too much, so we're gonna... Perfect. That is looking good. You building the Tonk? Yes. I am do be building the Tonk. it's a custom Tonk to go along with my other tanks. Because I don't know about you guys, but I love custom tanks. Alright, and then we're going to copy and paste this up here too, actually. Perfect. And I would say this is good. Maybe I need a little more, but I don't think so. And then we can add a little beefy part to this sledgehammer here. Make sure that's equal. That does not look equal. That is just about right. We're not going to have it that thick. Okay, just like that. I think that'll do it. Alright, now we need to add a dark side to each side. And then just stretch that across. Perfect. And then here I would like to add another detail. I'm actually going to take this, bring it up as if it were like that. Looks perfect. 0.01. Hello, Koji, or Joji. Normally I call you Joji. I have a slight fear that trolling is going to happen. Why am I using stone? I wanted to use this. Yep, I called it. And where else? Well, he gone. Let me make this actually a little thinner. Just a little bit. Perfect. And, oh, that is a whole bunch of Russian. Unfortunately, I do not know Russian. I don't speak that. Alright, we're gonna add a couple more things. I'm just gonna add some random black or darker brown splotches here and there. Just like that. Copy and paste that around. And I'd say we are done with her sledgehammer. I'd say that looks pretty dang good. Now it's time to attach it to the tank. But first we'll need a cool little casing to go around it. Welcome to the chat, Koji. Okay, that's good, I would say, and now we need to raise this up just a tad. No, we need to go up just a bit more. And I'd say that's good. Now, how do we get the... Actually, hold on. Let me add just a bit more to this side here, looking a little plain. Alright, now, now it looks like Steve with the Minecraft helmet on. That's okay. We'll just go ahead and do that. Still looks like Steve, with even more so than last time. Still looks like Steve with the helmet on, but that's okay. Okay, now, how do you get it out? Well, let's just say there's a hinge here. We're going to add a hinge. For people watching, hello everyone. Let's make that a little darker so it stands out. Alright, just like that. And then let's add some bolts to this. Just some simple squares or cubes. And then we're going to paint those a dark gray. Okay, so now we have our hinge. Now maybe let's add a little strap. That'll go down here. Cool. And then we'll make little walls. And just like that, we have ourselves a sledgehammer. Now, where do we put this on this small little tonk? Go ahead and clone that. So if we make any mistakes, we can fix it. Don't remember the rotation on that, so I'm just going to guess. So we could probably put it here. That would work. Maybe rotate it just a bit. Maybe we shouldn't have rotated it, because then the little casing won't match up. Okay, so how does that look? Looks normal, I suppose. I'm not sure how the turret's going to get around that. So luckily we cloned it. Ah, shoot. Alright, I'm just gonna have to reload this. Sorry for the lag, you guys, on the server. Giant truck. That is a big O honkin' truck. Either that or my tank is just small. Sorry for the lag, guys. I'm sorry. Just load it back in. I'm a little worried about that giant truck. That is just giant. Okay, so perhaps we should put the sledgehammer on its side on the turret. Perhaps it's too long for that. Man, I really made this tank very small. The next tools need to be a little downsized. Just a little bit. Where's the rest of my build? I thought I saved. We could maybe put the sledgehammer on the back here of the bustle rack. Maybe. Oh, a giant nuke or rocket thing. Cool. Everyday build about stuff. Where's the rest of my build? I'm a little concerned. The lag is real? Yes. Very. I love the little exhaust pipes I put on it. It's so cute. I'm taking this Tonk more seriously than I would a normal build, which is kind of sad. Did loading just break or something? Alright, P1000. That loaded, so I think it's just my end. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. I'm fairly certain I'm fairly certain I saved my build, right? I don't have to make that sledgehammer over again. My Roblox screen went white. That is unfortunate. Pretty sure it was just the P1000 or something loading. What's a place we can join? Looks like it's just Koji's place. What about Yoipoi? Yoipoi or Blue Arrows? My good friend Yoipoi. What's what's her name? I don't know. How do you pronounce her name, guys? Yoipoi. Okay, this is how you spell it. Yuipow. Or what? That's not a W. It's an I. Yoipoi. Yoipoi. No clue how to pronounce her name. Alright, Tonk, let's see if you'll load in a reasonable time on a private server with no insta-load. Alright, good mantlet. Little, what do you call it, towing hole? Light bulb number 2. I should honestly make these black, because they look a little out of place. Hey, Jostin, or Joe Jotson, cool name. Yeepo. Perhaps that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. The 411. Little known fact. The main person who owns Blue Arrows, the channel, is 411. I love spreading false information. Tonk is not loading too fast, so I guess we can play a War Thunder round while it's loading. Why not? Let's play something that'll go by fast. Top tier America. Joining game session. Alright, let's see how laggy this is. Whoops. Oh man, I'm out of Dr. Pepper. Alright, while we're waiting for that to load without insta-load, we'll go ahead and play a round of War Thunder. Oh boy. Man, this is what I get for grinding, or not grinding, streaming at 3 in the morning. Okay, M1 Abrams. Critical positions. Oh boy, this is laggy. Quite laggy. Oh boy. Holy crap. We're running a solid 10 FPS. Let's see what we can do. Alright, it's clearing up now. Oh, never mind. Oh my god, this is hard to look at. Alright, let's see what we can do. This is so laggy. Okay, now it's cleared up. It's cleared up. Oh, no, it's starting again. Holy crap. America, bitch. Dude, 50 cals reign supreme. Did you see how many freaking rounds just went out for that one helicopter? That was sexy. Okay, frames are a lot better now. Not sure what was causing it earlier. Perhaps I disconnected on Roblox? Who knows? Ooh. Non-penetration. That one guy at B scares me. Upper 2PL, nice. Woo! You kidding me? God dang it. I shot directly at his barrel. Okay. Alright. Okay, our tank has loaded, nice. Okay, where can we fit this? I think the bustle rack would be the best option. Nope. We gotta clone this. Then rotate this. And then rotate this again. 0.05. Let's make this centered with that. At least try to. Doesn't look bad. I will allow it. Okay, I wish this was a little darker. Let me make this just a tad bit darker. And then, okay, that looks a whole hell of a lot better. Since I'm going for a more darker theme, let me change up these straps just a bit. A little bit of color goes a long way. And I would say that looks a lot better. Now, let's change that. Perfect. Okay, we have our little sledgehammer thing, which is totally connected. Perhaps. Bust out 0.05 again. Looks cool. Thank you. Thank you. Boom. Let's just say it's holding it like that. Alright, perfect. I'd say that's good enough. Save it. Now it is time to build a shovel. It shouldn't be too hard. Let's make this a small shovel. A very small shovel. Not nearly as long as the sledgehammer. Let's lift this up 2.2 or 0.2. We can make this just a simple, like, long shovel, like that, perhaps. Now we're gonna rotate this 5, maybe? Also, Christmas is coming up, guys. What should I do for Christmas? Any event that I should do? Any, maybe, giveaway I should do? Tank. Christmas special. Maybe something like the Star Wars Christmas special. That was amazing. Not perfect, but it's whatever. Make the inner piece darker, so you can at least get a little bit of depth. Okay. Now pointed in, and, excuse me. This part I honestly don't care if it looks bad or not. Oh shoot, you do 0.05 for something like this. You should make your build Christmas themed for Christmas. Yeah, that would make sense. Oh my gosh. I should put a little red nose on this little Tonk, and he'll be pulling a sled. That'd be cute. I love this Tonk. I'm glad I'm building him. Him? I guess it's a him now. Cool. It is a rule that any vehicle I own must be a girl. I don't know why. Hell, my truck is Madison, because I bought it from Madison, a city. Alright, that's good enough. Don't look good, that good, but it's whatever. We'll roll with it. Let's make these just a tad bit. Something like that. Okay. Then we can just copy pasta. Straight over here. Then we can make this a T-post. Perfect. Maybe we'll make that just a tad bit longer so it doesn't look so wonky. Then just to change this up just a bit, I'm gonna move this. Shoot. How do I move this without moving the whole stick? Whoops. Okay, something like that. Okay, that looks good. Linus Tech Tips. Yep. Is Linus still a channel? Is he still making YouTube content? Okay, maybe there's a little too much of this. So I'm just going to take some of it out, put this back. Oh shoot, I didn't realize I had 0 put on. Just going to have to eyeball it. Good enough. Okay, good enough. Okay, so let's make a special case for this now. Not as pretty looking as the sledgehammer, but it's whatever. Tonk, yes. This is the best vehicle that has ever been built within Build a Boat. I almost forgot the game I was playing. Okay, this is gonna be a little different. I'm gonna have like a... how should we anchor this? Because it needs to be anchored somehow to that. We'll make something up. Perhaps we'll have a little bit... we'll have a hinge here. And then maybe something goes across. Like just a simple latching mechanism. Yeah, something like that. Okay. We got it. Let's lighten that up though. Just like that. Then we'll make this thicker. Alright. I'd say that looks good. Now we need a little latch over here. Perfect. And this one we can just leave there. Alright, I'd say that is a success. Now where am I going to put this? I have no clue. Let me think here. It's probably flat enough that it can go there. Or we could set it up on the turret again. Maybe on the side turret. Yeah, we could do the side turret. Why is it like that? I don't like that. Okay, there we go. Rotate that. Alright, should be good to place on the build now. 0.05. 0.05 is the scaling number to use. Okay, maybe just a little bit back. And just like that, we got ourselves a shovel. That looks perfect. Alright, looking good, looking good. Alright, what else should I add to this? We got a shovel, we got a sledgehammer. Let's see what else we can add to this. Let's go to the good old Shermans, because these Shermans are great. Okay, sledgehammer. We could add these. That'd be cool. A gas cap? I believe that's what that is. Yeah, it has to be. 2 fuel tanks. Okay, that's a gas cap. A mount for the 50 cal for the rear. We could add that to the side of our turret and add a 7.62 because can't have enough. What do you call it? Machine guns. Could add whatever these things are sticking out of the side turret. Maybe hatch for the pistol. Little clips for the mantlet cover. Searchlight. Maybe we could add some casting numbers. Antenna. An axe. That's what we need. An axe. Okay. Let's make a axe. Why don't we? I privated my VIP server so my annoying friends don't load or lag thing again. Okay. Yeah, sorry for lagging that. That was my fault. Okay. Sledgehammer was a little angled, so I'm actually going to make this thinner. We're going to only slightly, ever so slightly. Okay, that looks perfect. Now we're going to shorten this just a bit. Zero 0.05. No. Zinner guy Lamau. His nuke really annoying. Oh. Goody War Thunder and never mind. Okay, Axe, I feel like it wouldn't be that thin, but hear me out. It'll be like this. Alright. And then, let's go ahead and clone that. We thicken it. We thicken it over here. Let's actually go ahead and thick these parts. I know I said I wanted to skinny them up a bit, but let's keep them thick. Blade looks a little funky. I'd say that's good enough. We can make that work. Alright, copy pasta, the details. Perfect. Size that down. I feel like Bob Ross when I do this. It's weird to say, but this is technically an art form. 3D modeling within a boat game. Why did I just... I don't know. I could have gone to like Blender or something, making something awesome, but no, I choose to do this in a boat game. Actually, it's not Nuke. It's a V2 rocket. Okay, nerd. What just happened? God. Alright, let's match rotation here. We're going to make ourselves some more of those, whatchamacallit, like rope stuff to add to here. The air conditioning turned off and now it's like super quiet in my household. recently, I have watched the movie Tropic Thunder. Now, I've watched it years ago, but I just rewatched it, and man, is that movie controversial, and also one of the most hilarious movies I've ever watched. I loved it. Robert, Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. playing a black character, like he was, like his skin was black in the movie. It's weird. Like, he's like, I don't know. I didn't recognize him at first when I first watched the movie, but then, I looked harder, and then holy crap, under all that makeup, it's Robert Downey Jr. Ingenious movie. I love it. Okay, we're gonna steal this whole mechanism here. I'm gonna steal that, use it on this. Okay. There we go. A little lazy of me, but it's whatever. Good enough. And then we'll add some sort of strapping system here. I'm just gonna actually I'm gonna do this. Simple little strap. Holding it down to the tank. We're going to darken that so it looks different from the others. Now we're going to take some metal. Just put it right on there. My dog is snoring up a storm. Okay, good enough. Time to find a home for this. Where can we put an axe? Perhaps we can put it there on the fender. We were talking about that earlier. Funny seeing Koji here, I suppose. 0.25. I actually had to ask Koji, well, I didn't have to, but I asked Koji if I could stream in his server. He said yes, luckily. So thank you, brother, for doing that. Oh boy. Okay, I'm just gonna say that's good. Oh shoot, lag. Phew. Alright, my game like stops whenever I get near the anything. And I would say that looks good. Even though it's in the direct path of the turret, I think it'll be fine. I'll just collision this entire tank, so you won't be able to hit anything. I'm also going to make these stone heads just a little darker. Just like that. Sledgehammer can stay. Okay, we have finished all of the tools. Now we can add some more tools. Let's put this here, because I like these tools. I might use them for another build. Stash them over yonder way. Okay, now let's build ourselves another platform. Platform and 3/4. You never build your details on the tank. I typically do them on a platform right next to the tank, and then I just copy pasta it onto the vehicle. It's a lot easier, I feel like. Alright, just like all my other builds, I'm going to have like the little stick to start it up in the rear. Spin up a flywheel that spins all the fluids and stuff. 7 viewers, nice. Normally I get around like 3 or 4, so thank you everyone for joining. Another machine gun I feel like is needed. I'm going to put some mounts on the side, on the turret cheeks, and put a 7.62, a smaller version of the 50 cal. Both Brownings, I think. Yo, the Tonk is fine. Yes, thank you. What's something? Luggage. We could build luggage. So let's grab some yarn. Actually, no, we're going to use coal for this. We're going to steal this color here. Perfect. And let's grab our rotation 5. Let's change it up to 15 actually. Phew, that was a big old shake for my dog. Okay. I've actually never successfully belt luggage before. Like, I hope you guys know what I mean. Will the Tonk be capable of PvP? I mean, I guess. Since it's a small target, it's going to be a nightmare to hit, but... yeah, I can make this into a PvP-esque tank. Destroy it with an ATGM? Yeah, good luck hitting it if it's on the move. This little Tonk thing Look how small it is. I love it. You know what? I command all of you guys to build your own custom Tonk. Maybe to size up my Tonk within a video or something. Also, it's been quite some time since I've done a Build-A-Boat live stream. I can sense the lag spike from that harpoon missile. Oh yeah, if it does get hit though, it's gonna be a wonderful lag spike. One no one has ever seen before. Pretty crude way of me building this, but then again, I've never really done it before, so catch me a break. Hopefully, my missile can hit big or small, doesn't matter. I would love to test that. We'll see your missile skills, perhaps for a video. Let's see here. Not sure if I'm doing this right, but if I'm not, which I'm most likely, I'm probably not doing this right, but when I do finish this, I'm gonna roll with it. So on the M11, wait, no. M1 something. M113? No, that's the chassis for like the M109. M117 or something. I don't know. The Striker. The Striker. Four-wheeled LAV looking vehicle. That thing has the AC mounted on the outside, and I kind of want something similar for my tank because of how small it is. So I'm thinking put an AC on the outside. Okay, let's make this thicker. looks horrible, but... And then we're going to have this inner piece here that'll make this look just a tad bit better. Make this like a dark brown. Okay, I'd say that looks good. Perfect. It looks like something you can bite into. What are those like? It's like a pastry, and it tastes amazing. Actually, you know, I think we can just move that. Copy pasta this. Can we squeeze it in here? If I rotate it, maybe. And before I do anything, let me save this. Alright, definitely gonna have to vertically angle this. This is what you want your tanks to look like here. You need them to look messy. No clean tanks whatsoever. There's no such thing as a clean tank. Sure, freshly off the factory line, but then, you know, they don't stay there. They go off to war. They get used by a crew. Perfect. Oh my gosh, yes, this looks like a baguette. Not really a baguette, but just looks like a bread. Alright, perfect. Now let's find another spot. Let me make this darker. Maybe a little more darker. This. Maybe a little more darker. Actually, you know what? Let me take this green. Perfect. And then we'll, for the inside, we'll make it like a matte black. Just like that. No, where's the orange? There we go. Just making it a tis bit smaller so it doesn't look the same as the other one. Reminds me of that one snack, has the jelly inside of it. Shoot. Yeah, it's like a strawberry. Maybe not the one you had, but the one I had was like a strawberry, what do you call it? I don't, it was some sort of pastry, I know that. So things that I did this week, like to go over that since it's something to talk about. Shoot. Hung out with my girlfriend most of it, but my week consisted of schooling, and then Gabby being dropped off at my house. Then what else happened? Hanging out with her in the woods. Then I'd go over to her house. Allison, Gabby, and I, we would all play Uno. And that was my week. That was literally it. Not sure about that placement. Now, how do we get that out of here? Unfortunately, I don't think I can use that. Just looks a little off on the tank. Not to fear, though, we'll find something else to use. Okay, well, we got one bag. What's something we can use? Fire extinguisher. That would work. Drop this whole thing in the void. Who won? Oh, so Allison and I, Gabby had to do some chores, so Allie and she won a couple of times, and I threw a whole deck. It was the giant Uno cards, and it was fun. And I wish I would have won, but I didn't. And then one round I won, and Allison got like she had Uno, I had Uno. It was tense, right? And she plays this card, so it was like the colors and numbers won't match, but uh, it won't match what actually happened because I don't remember the colors and numbers. But basically, she played like a four yellow. I play a yellow card. She's like Uno, and then she lays down a different color, and she knows I'm at Uno's, so she knows I don't have like the card I'm gonna have to draw. But she lays down like a green 6, and I have a blue 6 or something. I guess I don't know. I know that's not really making any sense, but essentially she gave me the win, and I won, and she got very pissed off. You know how women get. And then Gabby came in, we played some more, and then yeah, that's pretty much what happened. All right, fire extinguisher. How do we make this? I'm not gonna do a super detailed one. I'm just gonna do a simple, cute little one. Also, progress on the cardboard tank that I'm making for this year. It's going okay. Not sufficient enough progress to, you know, I've only spent 20 on the project, and I found a way to siphon cardboard for free by borrowing it from a store. And then yeah, that's how I've been getting my cardboard. What's your opinion on the movie Fury? Um, you're gonna hate me for this, but I've never watched it. I have seriously never watched Fury. Honestly, I haven't seen much tank movies in general. Which is surprising since I love armored warfare and stuff. The only war movies I've really seen is Saving Private Ryan, which was amazing. What are some other ones? I saw Full Metal Jacket, which is actually my favorite movie of all time. That thing was amazing. That movie was just so surreal. And what are some other movies I've seen? Honestly, not many war movies. Okay, I'm gonna need to borrow some of this. And we're going to put that as a spare in here. Shocking. Yes, I know. What are some movies you guys liked? What are your top picks? Doesn't have to be war movies, just top picks in general. Frick, I didn't mean to let go of that, but too late. Order status updated. Let's see. So I'm ordering a whole bunch of Christmas gifts, a whole ton, like a whole metric ton of Christmas gifts for Gabby, whole metric ton for Allison, a little bit for my grandmother, uh, and then what else do I have? Christmas gifts for my girlfriend's mother, my father, and I had some for my stepmother, if you want to call her that. More like a monster. I used to have gifts for that, but I'm just gonna find a new home for her gifts because of what's happened recently. It's in transit. It's in transit. It is in Illinois. If you guys want to steal my package, it's in Illinois. Okay, let's do the AC unit I was talking about. So, what does an AC unit look like? Let's look on. Let's go to 11.0. Let's go to the Striker M1128. That's what it was. Okay, this is the AC unit here. What's in the modifications? Okay, so this is just a square with a whole bunch of circles in it. Simple. Now on the M1 Abrams, same thing, kind of. I don't know if I want to do the bustle rack. This is like a bustle rack on a bustle rack, so I might do that here. I can't really do that because of the sledgehammer. Frick. So I think I'm going to have to do the externally mounted one, which means I'll have to delete this track link here. Okay. Let's find a new home for this track link, actually. Personally, I have 4 favorite movies: Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith, Fury, Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. I love you, sir. That is one of my favorite Star Trek movies, and probably Top Gun Maverick. Hmm. I'm a big movie watcher, so it's gonna be hard to find my favorites. Like, I know I just said I never watched Fury before, but I am a huge movie watcher. I would say The Matrix is one of my favorites. Full Metal Jacket, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, Star Wars Episode 2, or Star Wars Episode 2, Star Wars Episode 5, what was its name? Return of the Jedi? No, that was the 6th film. Shoot, I'm having a brain fart. Give me a minute. What was the name of it? Empire Strikes Back. How could I forget that? Okay, well, it was that, and then what are some other ones? Batman, Dark Knight Rises. Now, what was the other Star Trek movie that came after The Wrath of Khan? Like Search for Spock or something? Empire Strikes Back, yeah. Thank you. I'm trying to think of some other good movies. Fight Club, that was a good movie. I believe the AC unit will look something like that on the side of the tank. Alright, I'd say that is good. Now let's just add a whole bunch of spood doohickeys here. Doohickeys? What? And after Search of Spock, I believe it was Voyage Home. Man, there was a horrible Star Trek movie I watched. It was directed by... Wait. Yeah, it was directed by J.J. Abrams, wasn't it? The guy who ruined Star Wars. I watched that, and it was just awful. Using rock and roll to battle spaceships. I mean, what happened to exploring new worlds in space? It's not all about awesome explosions. And then he did the death of Spock, except he flipped it around and it was Captain Kirk who was dying. Ingenious writing on your part, J.J. Abrams. God, man, that's so stupid. And then Doc and Kirk talking about how he's getting old and stuff, and he can't do what he was doing. They did that in the movies prior, and then in the new one, man, he's like in his mid-30s. He still has a lot of energy left. Hell, he looked 25. Maybe not 25. Yeah, 30s. But he was young, and man, it just upset me. Narp Narp. Which one? Yeah, I think it was Star Trek Beyond. I don't know. My favorite Star Trek series during the TV series was I don't remember what it was called, but it was one of the spin-offs. I would have to look it up. But essentially, my favorite episode there was when man, I can't. It's 3, 4 in the morning, and I can't remember things. What was his name? Warp. Yeah, it was Warp, wasn't it? It says bachelor party, and it was a Klingon bachelor party, and uh, some of the characters, side characters, the humans, decided to join in this bachelor party. Anyways, turns out it's not what it seems, and like Klingon bachelor party, use your imagination. Like, oh god. I could, Star Trek is one of those like films I could just watch. I mean, it's something I grew up on. Okay, something like that. Gonna need to copy this over. Also, have the Excelsior. I love that tank. British heavy tank prototype. Never saw production, but it is a cool tank. I do not own it in War Thunder. I wish I did. It was similar to the program like T-14, I believe. It was being made around the same time, I think. Cool tank. I don't know why, but I just love the boxy. Oh no! Did I run out of freaking metal? That's an issue. Okay, looks like we're sticking to stone then. Unless I can buy some metal. Okay, let's try this again. The Enterprise B. I don't remember what my favorite. I know my favorite ship of Star Wars is a fan-made ship. It was I don't remember what it was called. Not the Eclipse, but it started with an E. The Executor class, that's what it's called. What a cool name. What's another thing I grew up on? Power Rangers. I know I grew up on that. Looney Tunes. I think everyone's grown up on that. Oh shoot! On my favorite movies list, I completely forgot of Terminator. Terminator was one of my favorites. Terminator 2 is probably one of the best movies ever made. Period. Superstar Destroyer, one of my favorites. Yes, yes. Can't argue that. I remember in 2015 Battlefront, on one of the missions, there's a Ravager that crashes, and it's one of the scenes in Force Awakens. Oh man, Force Awakens, what a mess of a movie. J.J. Abrams, when he ruined Star Trek, saw all the public outcry. He then took Star Wars and he's like, huh, well, Star Trek didn't work out when I took the old movies and I made it new, but I changed some of it. Then I see Star Wars. Why not let's take the Death Star. Let's do it again. We've done it twice before. What could go wrong? God dang it, J.J. Abrams. My favorite starship would just be the Corellian YT-1300. Is that Han Solo's ship, the Millennium Falcon? Or was that the Old Republic ship? Because I don't remember. 0.05. Still have 4 viewers. That's quite awesome. Nope, 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 nope. Gotta keep that a little bit darker. 0.05. It's the type of Millennium Falcon, yeah. I figured it because it was a Corellian ship. I know I did a Star Wars tank, the TIE Crawler, and that was a pretty fun project. I've never done a ball before, and that was one of the first times I attempted at a ball, so it was a good learning experience. Have I done a ball since then? No. No, I have not. No, I have not. But, we don't talk about that. I got the manual for a few Christmases ago. I'm going to be turning 18 within a couple of days, which is exciting. And then I get to do whatever the frick I want in life. Get to move out. Finally, am I right? Be a rebellious teenager. Move in with the boys. It's going to be a dream come true. Finally get to start my own life. Now, will I still be doing YouTube content? I will try to. At the best of my abilities, but I will be getting a job. And hopefully I get a really good job and stuff like that. Alright, let's add a vent up here. Just a simple one. Alright, we're going to use a different block this time. We're going to use rust. For the first time, I'm using rust on a vehicle. Actually, no. I take that back. That is not the first time. What an underused block, I think. All my videos are just PvP. I'm gonna go to bed now. Oh, alright. I should probably head to bed soon, too. It's 4 in the morning. Well, thanks for joining. Enjoyed talking. Good night, bro. Look who fell asleep first. Prank him, John. Okay, what else can we add to this? We could add a little square with a screen on it. Sure. Okay, so this is gonna be a vent thingy? Not sure what it's called, nor its purpose, but it does something. The way we're gonna do the screen thing, I'm going to do metal. But first, let me grab this block, put it on the inside. Alright. You know what? That actually looks good by itself. I'm going to use that because it's similar to the texture in-game. Similar. Now we need bolts. Did I just open Roblox Studio? Gosh darn it. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Now we're going to do this, which is a little different. Let's go ahead and make that just a little darker. Perfect. Now we're going to make that transparent just a bit, and I think this will be good. Good enough for this build. I forgot to stretch these across, didn't I? Alrighty, I would say that is good. And that was just a stupid AC unit. But we'll see how this looks. Looks perfect. I like it. Needs a little darkened, I think. We just need to make that. Okay, and I'd say that's perfect. Cool. Alright, we have an AC unit now. Now, what else can we add to this? A spare wheel, perhaps, but I'm not sure where I would fit that. Maybe push that back and we have more room for junk, or we could extend this more forward. Not sure. If any of you could please suggest what I should add to this tank, I will most likely add it. You add details on the front. So let's go ahead and make some more tools, I suppose, or I could catch some sleep because it's 4 in the morning and I want to die. Metal things. Not sure about that. What should I add for the front plate? Let me look at some reference here. Let's go to the... what's on this? More luggage and some random bolts. Okay. Yeah, I could do that. Alright, random bolts. Let's add some lines here, I suppose. Add some, like, grip. Because walking on these tanks is quite difficult. Okay, let's brighten these up just a bit. Alright, now let's add some handles. Because, yes. Okay, now let's make these a matte black, I think. These yellow lights don't really mix well, to say the least. Come on, there we go. Ball. Oh, voice crack. Of course I have a voice crack when I say balls. Welcome back to the chat, Koji. And just like that, we have it all. And immediately that looks better. Okay, that went a lot smoother than last time. Gaming mouse ASMR, 1 hour. Yeah, sorry about that. I got a loud mouse. Speaking of mouse, I almost have the mouse grinded for within War Thunder. Quite exciting. Okay, and let's bring that up just a tad. Okay, that's looking a whole hell of a lot better in the front. Toyota. Now let me add a little driver compartment. Gaming is awesome. Is not the lazy builder, right? Gaming is awesome is not the lazy builder, right? I'm fairly lazy. I mean, there's nothing really special on this build going on. I don't do any super detailed builds. I mean, don't do any cars, which are complicated shapes. I just do wedges. It's essentially what this is. And why is this different shape than the other ones? I think it's because I use 0.05 on it. Okay. Then do we have room for a piston? Because if I use a piston, too big. Alright, now let's add some random ass bolts to this. Are you going to focus? I mean, are you gonna dock you? What? I'm confused at your question. Wait, let me reread this. Are you gonna forku? I mean, are you gonna dock you focus making tanks? Okay, well, I mean, I've focused on making tanks for like nearly 2-3 years of my YouTube career, and I don't really see myself quitting, but I am definitely going to take a break for the most part from tanks and do some other things like, you know, cardboard tanks or something totally different. Cars, I know I did a live stream on my truck back when it was running. Okay, that is good. Now we need to add like a little plate here. Oh wait, no. We can actually make this into like a little viewport. That'll be cute. Something like that. Where did it... What? Oh crap, am I lagging? Save the build, please. My trout tool just broke. Okay. Do you play multi-crew tank? No, I do not. Are you talking about like on War Thunder? Because if so, I think, or no, not War Thunder, on Roblox, because I think I've played that like once or twice. I know Spinach, he introduced me to something like that. And then I know I played another game similar to that. Okay, let's grab some gold. Okay, now we need a hatch for the driver. We'll go ahead and make that. Okay, now we're gonna make a circle. One of my favorite things to do in this game, so satisfying, but so repetitive. Not guy, Chills. Could you please listen to me, and listen well. Make it to where we can have a mirror tool, and then with this mirror tool, we don't have to build one side of our vehicle. We can just do it instantly. It would make life so much easier. Which is really the problem with my M95A5 project. I paused that, haven't resumed it at all, just because my turret is so complicated that it's hard to make it symmetrical, it's hard to keep it smooth, and right now I just had no motivation left to build on it. Okay, we got ourselves a little hatch there. Okay. This is gonna be like a vent thing again. Not sure why it's here, but it is. Not sure about that. We're gonna make it yarn. Excuse me. Okay, something like that. Okay, that front plate looks a whole hell of a lot better. Now we need to somehow make the underside of it. We'll make like a little container here, maybe. What's in this container? I'm not sure, but it exists. Man, my brain's not working. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm like super tired right now. Ooh, that looks good. I love the little face now, but I love it. Okay, I'm keeping that. Yo, gaming. Who's better at PvP? You, Koji, Kevin, or Party? Well, not sure. I don't really. The most I do for PvP is slap on a single cannon and maybe a minigun. That's all I do. I know Koji, he does merely the same thing, just he has a minigun. Well, not minigun, sorry, like a whole plethora of cannons that shoot like a minigun. Kevin, not sure how he plays, but I'm sure it's similar to Koji. And then Party, I know that he develops his own systems and stuff. And I guess Koji was talking about missiles too, so I guess everyone does their own cool stuff, and I'm the only one that does just a single cannon. So I would say all three of those players are pretty up there. I know Total Party or whatever, he has just a whole metric ton of missiles and stuff and explosions and explosives, stuff like that. So I would say probably totally. Hard to say. Perhaps we need to do a battle to really see who the winner is. Okay, I'm about to lose my mind. So let's take this thing, actually. This thing here. Clone it. Nope, can't clone that. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna have to develop our own thing here. Let's look at some gun mounts for 50 cals. Alright, that's just a post. Pretty sure I'll wait, that. Okay. That is simple and I can do that. So I'm gonna do that. I wonder how this would look. Not good. Just experimenting. Alright, we're gonna make a tiny itty bitty little circle. Not sure I'm gonna pull this off. We're going to try. Okay, that should be sufficient enough. Oh, game lag. Why is it game? Ugh. Why is it game lag? Cool, little smaller than I wanted, but that's alright. And you know what? We can actually... Never mind. Sticks out just a little too much, I think. Oh wait, shoot. I just realized. Okay, and then I'm gonna do something a little different. We're just gonna roll with it. Perhaps we should not have rolled with it, because that looks like crap. What should I do here? Should I just leave it, or... I'm gonna make it into like some sort of antenna, maybe. Maybe a slicked back antenna. Yeah, I think a slicked back, just like anchored antenna, that would look cool. How long has the stream been going? Just about 2 hours. I mean, it does not feel like 2 hours. 2 hours, I've barely made any progress, but I continue chipping away. Let me make it a little more smoother than that. In fact, let me just make a circle. It is very difficult. So 2 hour live stream, it is very difficult to stay awake. That's for sure. Okay, we're going to take these guys out here. And now we can start making a circle. This build has probably taken just about as much time as like my M28. At least that's how it feels. Not not really how I wanted it to go. Well, we'll see what I can do with this. I don't really account for it doing something like that. Okay, something like that, yeah. Don't mind this. My tank does not look good up close. Looks good from a distance. Just gotta be very careful not to delete anything I don't want to delete. Yeah, something like that. Now, let's take this, rotate it maybe. Whoops. Alright, let's try that again. I want it pivoting right where it's at, so I don't have to do anything crazy. Gaming, you should make me Sherman. I don't really build people stuff. It's one of my favorite vehicles. Just it's nothing I would build because I don't know. It's just not an interesting build for me to make. Okay, let's lighten this up. Luckily, we have this air conditioner here. I mean, not me. What I mean is make the M4 Sherman. If I were going to make a Sherman, I would make my favorite. Did my trowel tool break? Ugh, of course it did. If I were going to make a Sherman, I would probably make maybe the M4A4, M4A3 with the 76 and the HVSS. Or I could go a little bit different with the maybe the T14 or the T26 M4. But other than that, no, I'm not really too interested in making a Sherman. Just like a T-34 or the Russian one, I'm just not interested. And people have asked me a ton to make that thing. I don't know, I'll consider it. But as of now, I only make custom tanks. Custom tanks that I can just do whatever I want with. It gives you a lot of freedom. Okay, antenna is done. Now this thing is looking like a tank. Now we need to finish a few of these blank spots, and then I think we'll be done. Voice crack. But I'm a fan of gaming since 2020, and that was quite some time ago. Would I go back to it? Yes. 2020 was a crazy year. That was probably about the time I started doing not cardboard tanks, Bilbo tanks. Man, my brain is really struggling. I believe I'm going to end the live stream here. I'll finish this build tomorrow. This thing is looking great. A lot better than when I started this at the beginning of the stream. I can't join gaming's private server. I was gonna show my T-72 beef, and then Vietnam tank, or Lego tank Vietnam said hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, the stream's about to end, so thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the Tonk so far. Let's review on what we have built. We built a shovel. We built a axe. We built a sledgehammer, which is big. We built this like little tarp thing, little luggage. We built a tiny little fire extinguisher. We made this slicked back antenna, a air conditioning unit. We've moved the track link. We put a not leaf spring. We put some sort of bogey suspension in there. I believe that's bogey. I don't remember. And what else have we done? We've detailed the front end, finally. I've also, before stream, I added this. And yeah, I think that's where the Tonk is for now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Are you going to do another stream tomorrow? Most likely, yeah. So if you guys want to join in on the fun action tomorrow, if I do it, then go ahead and do so. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the Tonk. See ya. That was the wrong emoji. Hold on. There we go. See you guys.